I'm sorry, little critters. I gotta remember I don't have to get up off the stupid bike. I keep forgetting. Is there a bridge anywhere? And I don't have a PCC with me. Quick save, because we're going to try to ride across the river. I don't think there's any red. Those were spiders, is what those were. Chiral spiders.
Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials.
Thank you for visiting us.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility.
Thank you for coming. We really appreciate the help. I will never know how you managed to track this down, but I am grateful to have it back.
Dropping a link in chat for everybody, and I'm going to sticky that at the top of the Twitch chat and YouTube chat, which is yesterday's video. The only update I would add to that, which is a slight annoyance, and I'm a little, I ranted about it last night when I was playing Dune Awakening for the evening stream. So, Death Stranding 2 makes use of a lot of copyrighted music. Kojima Enterprises has, or Kojima Productions, has not provided players with a streamer mode in their game. Furthermore, you cannot turn off the music in the game. There is no music option in the audio settings. The music is part of the experience. And if you go to their website, they have a page dedicated to players who are going to stream the game. Like I literally, here, I'm gonna go bring this up because this is an annoying thing. I'm gonna show everybody this. This pissed me off yesterday, big time. So, let's bring this page up. This is the only annoyance that I have with the game right now. Okay, so this is Kojima Productions' actual website, streaming guidelines for Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Ignore everything until you get to this part. There may be tracks within the game that are not owned by Kojima Productions. In such cases, you must either obtain permission for each use from the artist or artist holders, or turn the volume of the game down while the music track is playing. That's bullshit. You're a multi-million-dollar company. If you're going to put copyrighted music in your game, knowing full well that many of the people who play these days are streamers, then you need to have a streamer version of your game that automatically disables all of that copyright music. Because you know what happened to me yesterday? I went offline, went and had lunch, came back from my lunch. I had 6 fucking copyright claims on my stream. And I had to spend from like 10 o'clock yesterday morning until 8 o'clock last night, manually going in and selecting erase music from track, erase me, and I could only do that on YouTube. The Twitch version has all of the sound completely muted in those sections. So if you try to watch the playback on Twitch, there's no audio at all. It just completely blocks the audio. And I cut all my episodes into 30-minute chunks. So I had already cut all those. I had cut 13 episodes, uploaded those to YouTube, went to have lunch, came back. Half of my audio uploads had copyright claims, and the stream itself had 6 claims. So I spent my entire afternoon yesterday manually going in and adjusting, and I lost all the revenue for the stream yesterday. All the revenue from yesterday's 7-hour stream gone because of those 6 audio claims. This is bullshit. I am going to call that out right now because their solution is turn the volume down while the music track is playing. Are you fucking kidding me? Or you must obtain permission or use from the artist or rights holders. So first and foremost, how do I know what music tracks you've used in the game so that I can reach out to the artist or rights holders and ask for specific use? Do you know how long it takes to ask for specific use rights? I have to track the artist down or track the rights holder, and if it's somebody like WGA's music or Warner Brothers music or some big corporation, I'm never going to hear back for a request to use the music in my stream. This is bullshit. I'm calling it out. Kojima Productions, you put copyrighted music in your video. You need to provide streamers with a streamer option because it's 2025. Everybody who plays games streams games these days. So that pissed me off last night. So today, that's the only nitpick I have. It's a great game. So today, anytime, and I have to remember, I have to like try to be in the mind frame of not like, because if I'm in the game and I'm like, oh yeah, and I'm vibing, and I don't realize that the music is playing, I'm not going to remember to mute the audio. And for my viewers, it kills the experience because, and it also kills the experience for me because I don't get to experience the audio that is meant to be like bad decision on their part. So, like, even the Altars, which is a little indie project that we just played, has a streamer mode, which is supposed to disable all the copyrighted music. It's not working right now. That's one of the reasons I quit streaming that game was because I kept getting flagged. Dune Awakening has a streamer mode, which works. Um, when I played Guardians of the Galaxy a couple years back, that game has a streamer mode because that game uses a ton of like 70s rock and classic music from like 70s. Yeah, Gerbom says if you play MGS4, you're gonna get flagged because all the music is from David Bowie. Yeah, like it's I'm not happy about that. That's the only thing I don't like about this game. Is that they literally on their streamer page it's like just turn the volume down while you're streaming. Oh my god. No, how about you spend an extra $50,000 for a programmer to program a streamer mode that automatically disables copyrighted music when it plays? That's the solution. I feel like it's your responsibility if you're developing a game that uses copyrighted music, you kind of have the responsibility to provide a streamer mode because you know that people are going to stream your game. Just saying, putting that out there.
A talented porter like yourself might appreciate this, no? I'll send you the necessary data. Give it a try.
So we're going to see how today's goes. I don't think any copyrighted
Have
music is played
allocated more
yet, so
resources
I haven't
for
heard
you
any
to
like
use
music
if you
tracks.
need them. I hope it helps.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Because it's only for like the music tracks. Like the very beginning
This is the schematic for a
cutscene
custom.
had one,
You can chart.
and then all of the
It's a
original
bit
tracks
more
from
suited.
the
Let me know what you think later.
it'll pop up the music track when it's playing. Those are the things I have to mute. Or if there's something during a cutscene, I have to mute the cutscenes. Like it's really fucking annoying. Hashtag first world problems is what that is. Alright, I have a delivery to Ciudad del Norte, which is a long way away and crosses multiple rivers, and I'm not sure that I care. I don't know if there's any bridges. I suppose I could go here, cross the river, and then just go down from there. So let's do that. I think so, Dribrom. So far, it's only been in cutscenes. Well, not no, it's not just story events. It's like there have been some exploration moments when you're like coming up on a place, and it'll start playing a really cool track by some artist. Those all get flagged. Every single one of those got flagged yesterday. Every single one of them. So it's not just like the story cutscenes. It's also like those exploration moments when you're coming up on new locations. So my thing is, I just have to remember to turn those off. I have to remember to mute the audio, essentially. There may be an enemy NPC camp up here, I don't know.
Trouble nearby.
Yeah, it's definitely leading me into an encampment. Alright, well, let's hope we don't get stuck on a rock. Oh, snap! He almost got me. These guys have got good aim. I'm not going back to Via Libre. This will be my last delivery. Assuming there's no more aid requests, we're gonna just ride from here and go continue the main story now. Because I think I've done all the aid requests. Thank you, Sam. And this just happened to be a delivery I saw while I was there.
There's our border. A sight for sore eyes. Didn't think you'd go to such lengths on our behalf. We really can't thank you enough.
That guy is so hard to earn faction with.
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
Thanks for lending us a hand again. Safe travels, friend. Till next time.
Order completed. Well done.
Alright. I don't think there's any more aid requests. Nope. Okay. I think we can go straight back to here now. Because technically we're going up the road from the ship. Bright lights. Going up that way. Yeah, it's easy to lose time for sure. I think we're going up the hill, so I can grab that one.
Right. Full charge.
Yeah, it definitely needs a streamer mode. I mean, in the grand scope of things, like, so my wife was asking me about this last night. I've addressed this with the audience a few times, but Chris didn't really understand She did. I don't think I've ever complained about it with her before, and she was asking because she had heard me talking about it yesterday. She's like, what happened?" And I was like, "Well, it's this thing," and I was like, "Yeah, yeah." And it's just one of those. It's a minor annoyance. But she was asking, "How do you?" That was my suggestion. The first thing I did last night when I started getting, I loaded the game up and I was like, "Is there a way to turn it off?" And then I was like, "Oh no, there's no like they don't even give you an option. Like if you go to the audio settings of the game, they're like, "Oh no, music is on by default." That's what you get. You get a master volume button, and that's the only thing you get. There's no like audio. So normally most games will be like narrative. They'll do like voiceovers, combat, sound effects, music. There'll be like 5 or 6 settings, and you can adjust each one, right? That this game doesn't have this. This game says we've already done all the mixing. We don't want you messing with it. Um, you know, here's everything. And I understand the creative decision to do that. I totally get the creative decision to do that. But you also have to understand how people are consuming your game. And, you know, if you're, especially with Head Start Access, the vast majority of people who are going to be playing in Head Start Access are going to be streamers and content creators and people who are out there doing publicity for your game. And if you're not allowing them to do that, you kind of not doing a good job of that. But my wife was asking me, she's like, well, how do the big streamers get away with it? And I said, the big streamers don't really give a shit about ad revenue. I'm a small streamer. Ad revenue still pays like 80% of my monthly, you know, um, bills. Whereas when you're a big streamer and you've got, you know, 10 million followers on Twitch or something, you're getting so much money from subscription revenue and membership revenue that, I didn't make $500 today from the ad revenue. You're not going to feel it. Whereas for me, if I'm losing out on, $50, $75 ad revenue, that I feel that. Like that's my internet bill. That's, you know what I mean? Like it's like ouch. Ouch. Come on now. All right, up the hill.
Drawbridge credentials verified. Sam, I will always support you. Good of you to come visit. We've been waiting for you. Stuff goes missing all the time, but this data ought to make your life easier. Our way of supporting you, like you support
Lightweight
us.
assault. Excuse me. A lightweight variant of the MP bullet assault rifle, capable of being stored as an S-sized piece of cargo. Also, it comes equipped with a dot scope, a light, a dot sight, and has 3 modes of fire: semi-auto, full auto, and burst. Um, so how does that stack up against?
You'll find that you can claim more materials from our stores.
Thank you. I'm gonna make that weapon. I think that replaces the one I was using, essentially.
I've just shared a new schematic with you. It occupied. Also, it has a faster rate of fire than the standard assault rifle model.
Perfect.
It's my hope that this'll... you keep it. Come back anytime.
Okay.
Order completed. Well done. Feels good.
Fabrication. Make me the new weapon. Low weight assault rifle. I bet I can't. I think I have to go downstairs to customize the look of my weapons.
You've been such a huge help.
Let's go ahead and do all the things we're supposed to do here, and then I will worry about moving on. Oh, hang on. Let's repair the vehicle.
Patched up and good to go.
Yeah, it's a creative decision for sure. Like, they want, the game has been produced as a creative product, and part of that creative vision is the music that goes with it. Totally get that, totally respect it. But, but, you also have to consider that there are streamers who stream the game, a lot of streamers, and having a thing on your website that tells them, oh, go reach out to the rights holders. I don't even know, bitch, I don't know what music's in your game to go reach out to the right holders. The other option is just mute the audio when the music is playing. Oh my god. That to me, it does feel like a total fail. Um, it's just one of those things where it's like, I really.
We can discuss anything you like here, Sam. It's a private room, after all. So if you ever want to sit down and talk, I'd be happy to share my thoughts on a variety of topics, along with any discoveries I happen to make. And who knows, some of it may even be of use to you as you work to connect all of Australia to the chiral network. Showers these days are truly impressive, Sam. They really are. They're able to collect all the minute chiral crystals from your wastewater and repurpose them for later use. The ones on board the DHV Magellan are the latest model. You would do well to use them regularly. It's important to remember that defeating BTs isn't the same as eliminating a threat once and for all. These entities are simply being driven...
So he just says stuff we already know about. That's not the issue, Vortex. They have already paid for the use. They have paid. Kojima Productions paid for the right to use those music tracks in their video game. That's not the issue. The issue is that all of these tracks are getting automatically flagged by YouTube and Twitch as being the copyright of someone else, and the rights holders, whoever those rights holders are, could be an individual artist or a music production house, a publisher. Those people they have claims out there on millions of tracks of music, and anytime something gets flagged by YouTube and Twitch, the revenue starts automatically being sent to them. And so yeah, that's what's happening is if they may have flagged certain tracks as being free of copyright, but not all of the tracks are free from copyright. So and that's what they literally say on their website. If you go to their website, that's literally what they say, is that blah 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 blah, eligible materials. They own some of the music essentially. I'm I'm trying to see where it says here. Please note the guideline only applies to intellectual properties owned by Kojima Productions. For any content that is owned by a third party, e.g. music, you must confirm with the appropriate rights holders. So, and they literally say here that if you don't obtain prior permission from the artists or rights holders for the music in this video game, then your only solution is to turn the volume down until the track is finished playing. Right, a music slider would have been a great option. Like, give us, if this is your solution to streamers playing your game, then you need to give us the option to have a music slider in the game. Because otherwise, I'm having to do it all manually from Streamlabs, which I can do, but it's like, again, it's the I'm a first world streamer crying about not being able to monetize my video game. Can I not customize weapons in this room? View and test weapons. I don't want to test the weapons, though. I just want to customize.